Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Guess what today is? It is Sneak Peek Sunday for the new cutout of the week, and I am here to invite you in because this one is going to be super amazing. Just saying. I can promise you that. So whenever you get here, say hello, hit the heart button for me, and comment the word Sunday, S-U-N-D-A-Y. And that is going to get you all the information that you're going to need. So it's going to be basically a message, and in that message will be a link for you to grab all the things that you need, because you only have a few more hours to get this. This is the current cutout of the week. Here on my page, we have a cutout of the week that runs from Monday to Sunday. So this will end tonight at midnight, and then tomorrow morning we'll have the new one, which we're going to paint today. So comment the word Sunday if you want to grab this. It's very inexpensive. All of our cutout of the weeks that drop on Monday include shipping cost. Okay? It's very affordable, y'all. Hello, friends. Down below, I pinned a comment. It says comment Sunday to get the cutout of the week. Right below that is a link to join our broadcast channel. So go join that. It's free to join. It allows me to send you messages and live notifications. Y'all ready? I'm out of room. Hello, Michelle. Is it your crafting day today? I love that. Okay, let me make some room, y'all. Alrighty. I got my water. And we're gonna get started. Hello, friends. Make sure you sprinkle this out. As I mentioned, you have a few more hours to get this. Okay? And this next week's, Monday, April 14th, is going to be a butterfly punch-out kit, but a little bit more advanced, okay? So it's going to come with this piece right here that has all of the pieces. You're going to paint them, and then you're going to punch them out, and you're going to glue them right here. Zach has it scored for you. So I'm excited for this. So in other words, you are only going to paint, like, all of these pieces. You don't need to worry about painting the backboard. You do need to paint this piece, and then you do need to paint like this a color on the background, and then all of these pieces you painted, we're gonna glue on top of this. Okay, does that make sense? All right, let's get started. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. I got my new chair, y'all. You like my new chair? Yes. Look at the bees in the back. We have a bee couple, y'all. We have a bee couple that will make their debut tomorrow night for Mini Sale Monday, April 14th. And I got all of my new deco art in, y'all. I ordered a ton of it. Look, check it out. Oh, look at all this. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Thank you. I love my chair. Zach's like, you got white. Hope you don't get paint on it. Okay. Thanks, friends. All right, so I'm going to use lavender for the backboard. Okay, so first I'm going to do that, but I'm going to paint it white. Hello, friends. Thank you. I got my chair off Amazon. I just, it came up in my feed, and I was like, yep, there it is. Nothing fancy, just a little something, right? I needed something. All right, so I'm going to paint this white because we're going to put this lighter purple color on it, and I need it to really take the color nicely. And y'all, I'm learning. I need to do this. Remember, I'm going to put like brighter colors on my board. So that is what we're going to do. Now, it doesn't need to be perfectly white. I just want something, okay? Thanks, y'all. Let me grab my cardboard. Hello, Ruth. Yes, Ruth, I saw it. We had family day today. It was pool day today. I will get to messages. Probably either later this evening or tomorrow morning. We had our very first 2025 pool day. So we are winding down. No idea what we're doing for dinner. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Zach made pizzas in the little pizza oven for everybody to try. Thank you, thank you. You spy a super cute bee. Miss Deb, it's the bee couple. They're back there, and I have another sneak peek, y'all. I've been painting cutouts. Well, I woke up at 7 this morning and started painting cutouts. Let's just say that. For our sale tomorrow. Because I like to show them to y'all finished so that you have a visual. And then eventually they'll make their way to the VIP group where you guys can use that album I have in there to reference for whenever you are painting them, because I'm a visual person. I like to see it. Okay, perfect, Ruth. Yes, Kathy, it is a bee. It's not only one, it's two. It's a bee couple. The boy bee and the girl bee. Look at the big glasses. Cute, right? Do we look alike? Just kidding. So that will showcase tomorrow. Mini sale Monday. I'm really excited for those. I love the big glasses. Y'all know me, I love those big glasses. While I have it, I'm going to go ahead and just paint this guy. I'm going to do this one a little bit darker. Maybe. Thank you. I think I'm going to do this one in Regal, actually. We did annual river cleanup all weekend. Wow, Cindy. That sounds like a lot of work. Was it? All right, Regal is going to be our darker purple chalk paste. Okay. I want it to be darker than what we're going to paint the back of our butterfly. I know, aren't they cute? Hey, Zach. They love the bees, Zach. Thank you, Zach, for creating those. Yep, I painted them this morning, along with a couple other really cute things. We're going to have some cute stuff tomorrow, y'all. You just never know what I'm going to have tomorrow. I am still undecided on everything I'm going to have in the sale, 7 p.m. Central. So you just need to set your alarm and show up. Never know. You really just never know. Because at this point, I don't know. I do know we're having a ton of cutouts. We have a heater for our pool. Yes, she's got style. Yes, Becky, yes. We have a heater for our pool. And Zach had turned it on this morning. All right, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to be using a lot of different things. I'm going to be using some acrylic paint tonight. I'm going to be using some markers, some chalk paste, some chalk paint. We're just going to do it to it. Whatever we can grab and whatever I feel like using. Okay? Yes, Deb, that is true. Hello, Tina Ansardi, how are you? It's hard to hear. Oh, no. What do you call those little foam brushes? Eileen, I will post a link. I'm not even drawing that. My little foam brushes, y'all. And I'm working on like a landing page for all of these links. I promise you. I get these on Amazon. Hello, Lisa. Is everybody else having a hard time hearing? I wish I could fix that. Okay. I'm just going to go in and put some yellow lines right here. All right, so is this dry? Yes. So now we're going to go in with our, actually I have Regal out. Let me just do something real quick. Hello, friends. Okay, so I want you to notice some of these, you're going to see holes in them because that is by design. So like when I first saw this after Zach cut it, I'm like, well, where's the pieces for my flower? He goes, you don't need those. So like this flower right here, I'm painting like the edge of the, I don't know, the outline maybe, because the background is going to be the purple that we paint this entire board, if that makes sense. It took me a second to figure it out, but we'll be okay. So I am going to use Regal on this. And get those little outlines painted. I think this is going to be really pretty. All right, I'm going to put this aside for now. Working on Happy Easter sign I bought from your Etsy shop. Yay! Okay, I don't need that anymore. Okay, I think that's all that's going to be Regal on that butterfly. Okay, now we're going to take our acrylic paint and use a makeup sponge on this. Thank you, Lisa. Those will be available tomorrow for Mini Sew Monday. It's our bee couple. They will make their debut. They're going to buzz on over to Mini Sew Monday. Y'all, it's so nice outside. Oh my gosh. It's very windy though. But you know how I was telling you guys, I've got that new towel dry rack thingy. I'll have to take a picture of it to show you guys. But, you know, I was tired of the towels, like, anytime we have people over, or even just with my family, the towels are just everywhere, right? Or they lay them on the hot tub, which has been the instructions. It's not that they're doing it wrong. But I was just tired of that. So I found this one on Amazon that has like all these like, I don't know, like arms or whatever. And it's actually pretty nice. And you put water at in the bottom so that it, you know, is not top heavy. And it actually worked today. Like it dried those swim trunks and towels, because the kids like to, you know, get out, go change, dry their clothes or dry their swim trunks, eat, and then get back in. But it did pretty well. I was surprised. Hello everyone. Hi Cheryl. So this is the color, what did I say, lavender, from DecoArt. And I'm just doing coat number 1 on it. And we'll go back in and do coat number 2, but only after we've dried it. Okay? The sun has been shining here. For sure. It is very, very nice. Okay, I'm just going to let this dry, and we're going to hop over here and get to work on this. Like I said, this is cut out of the week for tomorrow. Very cold. Yeah, Lisa, send me a message. The stuff that pops out is going to go on the lavender one, Deb. Okay, hold on, guys. Don't try this at home. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to use... Now, if I was smart, I probably would have painted this whole thing in white, but, you know, sometimes I'm not always smart. This is the color Sweet Mint. Well, this is definitely going to take a couple of coats. Because it is a light color. It's 83 and windy. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, it's warm here too, Donna. Feels so good. Uh-oh, I got some on my purple. Darn it. Sign up on Deco Art page for rewards. You can get free paint. Yes, I actually got a ton of paint. 50% off. That's why I bought a bunch of different colors. Because, you know, I just got to have all the things. Bottom line. Let me mix this up a little bit. It's okay, Dad. You just sit back and relax and watch. Yes, we just actually turned the masters on to see the last little bit of it. So much pollen. Yes. Yes, Jeannie, yes. It's so windy, huh? Like I was sitting outside, we were eating lunch, and like I had to go put my hair up because the wind was just out of control. It was like if the kids would like let their plate loose, it'd go flying across the yard. Chips were flying off plates. It's kind of crazy. Okay, let's see what that does. I need to go back over this little bit of purple where I got it green. All right, let's grab this. This color is Crystal Blue. Marsha, I put the link right there in the comments again. Yes, Becky, yes. Normally I can like twist the opposite direction. There we go. And pull it off, but not always. Not always. All right, let's use this. I'm going to grab a paintbrush. And we are going to use this color. What did I say? Crystal Blue. On this leaf. Thanks, Dawn. Thank you so much. Okay, so there's that. All right, what else? I don't know what else. Okay, let's go back over our sweet mint. What did y'all do today? We had a really good baseball game yesterday. Dylan got to pitch an inning, which was exciting. And they start pitching lessons on Monday. So that should be fun to hear all about. All right, we're going to switch gears and we're going to go work on our purple flower. And probably just have to add one more coat to this. But this is scored, so you will know where to put all of your stuff that you're going to pop out on this other kit. on this other piece of wood. So, we shall see. You're welcome. What did y'all eat already? Like I said, I don't know what we're having for dinner. I have a few things meal plan wise that were from last week that we're just going to roll over into this week. We actually found out we have a baseball game on Thursday as well. Hi, Kira. How was your leg day? She just got back from leg day, y'all. That is W-A-L-K. We call that leg day around here. And she's breathing heavily. And normally the routine is after she goes for leg day, she gets to EAT, her FOOD. Well, she's busted up in here, stood over here by me thinking, lady, it's time. Well, lady, it's not time because I'm busy. You're fine. You're good. All right, let's find like a reddish color. And let's do primary red. Oh, Dana, you're cooking breakfast. Yummy. Oh, no, Christina, that's not good. Ruth's painted all day. No, ma'am. Don't start that. You just lay down. You wait. You just wait. She knows what that word is. W-A-I-T. Wait. But that doesn't mean that she will. All right, so we have 4 hearts. Two, three, 4. We're gonna let those dry. Oh, cheeseburger and asparagus. I know, Michelle. I know, I do. You reorganized your spices? Good for you. Isn't that just feel so accomplished? Hi, Angie. That's awesome. All right, we're going to go with a lighter purple now. This is called Purple Petal. Ooh. Deb, did you put asparagus on the cheeseburger? Asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend. I got something to show y'all. You ready? You want to see this one? This is number 1. Y'all. Tell me what you think about this. Actually, it's not quite finished, but... Did you do it? Beverly, those are going to be available tomorrow, April 14th, mini sale Monday, 7 p.m. Central. Okay, they're not all the way finished. Like, I still have to glue pieces on. Y'all, tell me what you think about this. That's one. It's okay, Lisa. Hey, Autumn. Autumn, I saw your message and I about died. Oh no, Carrie, you gotta get some paste, some red paste. Oh, that's really blurry. Sorry, guys. Let me try that again. This guy. Hit the heart button. We found 3 bottles of Everything Bagel. Yes. Isn't that how it normally works? You like the ants? Okay, so I wasn't sure. But you know, there might just be more than one. We all hate ants, right? We don't want ants in our house. We don't like to see ants anywhere. But let me just tell you something. They're coming tomorrow. Mini sale Monday. It is time for them to make their appearance. All right, this paints really well. This is that Purple Petal. It is, Laura. Outside, so I switched to O, and I know O is outside too. Oh my gosh! Sandy, yes, the bees will be available. Aren't they cute, the little ants? There's 5 or 6 of them, y'all. You just wait. It's gonna be epic. So make sure that you eat your ramen noodles so you can get your items tomorrow night. That's what we say around here. Wow, this purple petal, for it being so light, really paints nicely. Like, wow. I don't know, Laura, probably. I don't know if there's an ant hugger or not. Thank you. It's a bee couple. I don't know if you can see both. Hold on, y'all. I'm making sure I'm not going crazy. Okay, I think I'm done with purple petal. Now I'm gonna grab the red and we're gonna go back over our hearts. Okay, I think we're done with red. Okay, what have I showed you? I've showed you the watermelon. I've showed you the strawberries. Look at this one. Is this the one? No. Look at this guy. Look at the little Granny Smith apple. Isn't that cute? I know, Eileen, right? It is called the ramen diet. All right, so I think we're done with primary red. I want to go in with some pink. Cotton candy. Let me see what this color is. I bought something to hang. I bought something for Zach to put on the wall somewhere, and I'm thinking it may go right there. That I'm going to put all of my bottles in. He doesn't know it yet, but he'll help me. I know he will. All right, let's grab this, and this one's going to be for this little outer piece here. You could have made me something, Zach, but I saw something today and it was like severely on sale. And I really liked it. And yeah. Plus, I needed it hanging on the wall. I did not need something that would have to sit on a table and take up space, because that is one thing I don't have any of, is space. Okay, honestly, I don't like the way that's working. Oh, good, Carrie. This color is baby pink. Baby. Baby. This is the one I decided to use instead of the cotton candy. Okay. All right. That is going to be pink. I'm definitely going to do another coat of pink on this. All right, now I want to add a little bit more pink, so we're going to do this flower here. And probably this flower. Y'all, my mouth is like so much better. Like today I actually ate chips on this side. Maybe I can con Zach into ordering Mexican food. Ooh, we don't think of things when we want something, Zach. Yeah. Hello, hello. No, I probably wouldn't be here till about 7 o'clock. Well, whatever. I may be on here till 7 o'clock. I just really want some chip salsa and queso and fajitas. All right, we're going to have to do another coat of that. Let's see what else. Let's do some orange. How about peaches and cream? Actually, what about this one? Coral blush. Hi, Dawn. Hey, Tammy. Dawn, I saw your message come through. We were pool day today. So I will get back to that either tonight or tomorrow in the morning. All right, let's do some. Ooh, yeah. Oh, this is going to look good on that purple background. We don't want the colors too close together. Hey, Jean. All right, so that's what we're going to do there. I'm probably going to have to do another coat. We're going to switch gears, and we're going to go back to our baby pink and add another coat. I had a spice rack thing that I turned into my paint storage. I love that. The one I found was at Hobby Lobby. Okay, now, these are probably too alike, huh? Probably so. We need some yellow. And cadmium yellow or bright yellow. Let's see this one. Oh, good, Dawn. That was so much fun. You did? Patty was great. How was yours? We hung out in the pool, sat next to the, or we sat like around the table we have outside. It was a great day. It was windy though. All right, the yellow is going to need lots of coats. But I don't feel like painting them white in the background. You know what I could have done? What I should have done is... Forget that. I'll just use a marker. I did get a new chair. Do you like? All right, let me check out my greens here. I'm just going to go over them again one last time. And put it away. Rain and snow mix. No, thank you. Okay, this was my crystal blue. And I just want to go over those spots. Just to make sure it's not too transparent as it dries. Okay. Mine paint and inks are in a storage container because I don't know how to do them yet. What do you mean, Deb? You mean as far as displaying or storing them? Right, we may have to use the pink again here in a second. Actually, I know we do because remember, we switched gears and we went from paintbrush to paint sponge. That's right. Okay, you're done. And you're done. All right, so we're gonna scratch the yellow, okay? But in the meantime, let's go with a darker color for green. Let's do aloe. Do you, Holly? Pretty, huh? I'm gonna have to get some more of these. They are not over here. I think they're over there. So this is the color aloe. Green. Hey Zach, if you're watching, can you come here please? All of my craft stuff is packed up since I'll be moving in a couple weeks. Lisa, are you excited? Holy cow. Hold on. I just blew the paint out of the hole. Do not try that at home. All right, so there's that. What else do I want to do? I want to do these itty bitty little sprigs there. And this, even though these are kind of by each other, it's fine. Probably not, but it's fine. We can go over it with a darker color. Let's do that one. Okay. We're almost done with this part. Ooh, I didn't do that one. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a darker green. We're going to use New Leaf. It's okay, Deb. I understood what you were saying. Okay, Zach's not watching, so hold on. Thank you, thank you. Downsizing, okay. It's not a bad thing, right? All right, friends. We're gonna take this New Leaf color. There we go. We're gonna put it over here too. See? All right, let's grab, hold on. So I'm just going to use my markers on these itty bitty lines. It'll be much easier. These are the Sharpie Creative markers. And they are amazing. And then I'm going to do the tips a different color. Yes, Michelle, do you have some, right? Yeah. That's right, because your white works well. All right, then I'm going to take the yellow. Where are you? Oh, this will be fine. And we're going to paint those little bitty bowls. Here's another ant, y'all. Let me show you. I think there's 6 of them. Look at this guy. Lemons! And I moved all my craft stuff. Was packed up for 5 months. I can't imagine. I remember that, Deb. That was like terrible. Okay, that's better. But I noticed that I forgot to do that. So y'all really just do whatever color you want with this. Does not have to be what I do. I just know I don't like the same color close to each other. In case you haven't realized that already. I know, Lisa. Aren't they so cute? The ants are marching. All right, this guy right here, we're going to paint. This is purple too dark. It's really purple. Let's go pink. There we go. All right. This looks so good. Now we have 3 flowers left. Decisions. It's a marker, Deb. D is a marker. It was the Sharpie markers. All right, let's do this flower. We need some dark colors over here. I'm live.
Mom will come say hey either way.
Dude, I'm the wrong person to ask about that right now.
Hi y'all. Hey y'all, can I see you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
They will. It's delayed. What you see here is delayed.
Oh, okay. Don't you work on a butterfly?
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, let's see your dad. I was hoping he ordered me Mexican food, but it's fine. I don't think you heard me. Okay, so there's that. One more flower. This color. What was this color, y'all? Coral Blush. I'm just going to use this. All right. Now, there's a piece. Hold on. Let me show you. See that little yellow dot? Got it? Now make sure you hit the heart button for me. Comment the word Sunday. Hey, Jean. Okay, friends. I think we did it. Let me just do one more coat of this coral. Okie doke. Here we go. I keep my little things right here. My makeup sponges and these little guys I keep right there. And then I keep all my markers in a spot. Everything has a place. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I need to make sure that that part is dry. What do you say?
He's had it been ordered, so it should be.
He hadn't been ordered.
No, it's been ordered like before.
So he did hear me earlier.
Yes.
I don't know, Peggy. I've never tried to wash it. What'd you get, Dylan?
I didn't get anything.
Okay.
Well, he said that there might be like a taco for me. But I might also have a sandwich too.
Okay, love you. Bye. I've never tried to wash the sponges, to be honest. Never tried to wash them. So here's the back butterfly, okay? You're going to get both pieces, all right, including this little guy right here. Okay? Now, let me put all my paints over there and make sure that this is dry before we start. Hi, Dylan. Hi, you got hot. So that means you did hear me when I asked you to come here for a second. Good. That's cool. Thanks for getting the food. Does it, Nadine? I'll have to try. Sometimes I ain't got patience for that. All right, let's see. Let's find another ant. What have I not showed you? Oh, look at this one. Here's another ant. Blueberries. Isn't that cute? Okay, I'm going to grab Mr. Pin because I need to do the outline or the sides. Just go around the edge. Because my paint went over the sides. This doesn't matter because this is going to be punched out. Okay? Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to grab some tweezers or like a little pokey thing. Okay? And we're going to start poking this stuff out. Hopefully, Zach's like, hopefully it all comes out. He's like, if it doesn't, I'll make adjustments before we ship them all. I'm like, okay, great. But these little things right here, or like I said, even tweezers, or something like small, okay, works. It's not hard, just take your time. See? That's all you gotta do. Just have some patience. And then you're gonna need your favorite glue, whatever that may be. See how that one's gonna work? Really cool. Some of them just be a little careful. They're a little delicate. Thank you. You're welcome, Cindy. It's my favorite. The ants go marching. I know. I think there's still one more. What have I showed you guys? I showed you the watermelon. Thought I was keeping track, but apparently the piles got mixed up. I might have to unset my alarm for tomorrow night. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I have other things I've already painted. I haven't shown y'all. Okay. Almost done with this part, y'all. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, check the board to make sure you got everything out. Nope, and I didn't get this pink flower. So let me just wiggle this out. Okay, check it again. See, this is what you have. You don't need to keep this. Scrap. Not crap, scrap. Okay? I know, Zach is working on the buttons. Okay, here we go. Let's glue. Let's get to gluing. So then you just follow the score marks, score lines, and press and hold. And now you have to play the game of where does this go? So let me turn all of these over. That way I can see what colors they are. That should help. That's so cool, y'all. Look at this. Look how this pink one looks. Isn't that neat? I like it. Okay, there's that one. I'm going to glue all the bigger ones first because I know where they go, and then I'll piece in all the others. All right, so we have a watermelon tomorrow, strawberry, we have the blueberry, we have the lemon. Oh yeah, I did show this one. Sour apple. Yes, it does show where to put the pieces. And then you have a peach. You like peaches? And then they have a bunch of different, let me show you, hold on. They each have their own stand. Some of them will have grass. So like, for example, let's use, I think the watermelon is my favorite. I love how I painted that watermelon, but look. But like this, I gotta still paint the bases, but look, this would glue right here. And he's missing a leg, so I still gotta put his leg on there. Like the grass would glue there. And then some just have like mounds of grass, if that makes sense. I don't know, y'all. I think they're precious. I mean, I don't like ants, but I like those ants. All right, let's see if this is in place. This guy goes over here. And then this big guy goes over here. I know, Lisa, aren't they cute? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there is 6, actually. Okay, now this is that one that has the weird, it's just the outline. So pretty, y'all. This is really, really pretty. Okay. Press and hold. Press and hold. Big leaf. Deb, do you get it now? For the following week, Laura, you have to give me a little bit more information. What do you mean? Like what kind of ladybug cutouts? Okay, there's that. Lots of glue in, y'all. That's too small to be there. Promise you, it's worth it. And that doesn't go there. Thanks, Becky. Yes, this is going to be the cutout of the week for tomorrow. What'd I say? April 14th. Which always includes shipping. We keep the price reasonable. And it's so much fun. Like, this would be a great kids project. Whatever. I know several of y'all are asking for kids projects. Like, this to me is a kids project. Now, probably more so for girls. All right, then we just have a couple little hearts. This flower. There's that one. That one. Can Zach punch out the pieces without breaking me? If he can, then I have a chance to be able to do it. Yeah, probably. Jean, did you see the ants I showed you? Okay, I'll make a note of that, Laura. They're not hard, Deb, I promise. Get your tweezers. Oh, we forgot this guy. And then you can put this on anything you want. Like you can put it on a surface by itself. Lean it up on your mantle. I actually thought about taking some twine and gluing it to the back for a hanger. That is very pretty. Y'all, comment Sunday. You have a couple more hours to grab this. This is the cutout of the week for this week. It'll end at midnight. A few more hours to get this. Again, comment Sunday. But tomorrow's cutout of the week, April 14th, is this. OMG. Look at this. Wow. I am in love with this. So hit the heart button if you love this. Super fun. You get it like this. You get both pieces. This one's going to have all the pieces in it so you can color and do all the things. And then this one right here will have the scored mark. So you paint the entire background and then you just glue the pieces on. Isn't that fun? Something different, right? So, that's what I got, y'all. That's all we got. That is Cutout of the Week for Monday, April 14th. It will drop in the morning. Be sure to check the page, check your notifications, and yeah. Oh, that's right, Amy. That'd be a great idea. So, y'all, comment Sunday. Go grab your current Cutout of the Week, and we will see you on the flip side. Okay? Bye, friends.